Hello everyone, my name is Heather and welcome to the channel Bookables. Today I'm here to share with you not quite a TBR, but somewhat of a TBR. It's a video I like to do every few months called Books I'm Hoping to Read Soon-ish. Ish being sometime in the next few years. I don't know. Either way, these are books I want to read in the near future, whether that be tomorrow, whether it be next month. You know, your guess is as good as mine. I have split this up into two categories, one being new releases, and the other one being books kind of that are on my TBR cart that I maybe want to get to somewhat soon. Let's get into it because I have a lot. Will I read all of them? No. Will I read some of them? Maybe. Let's get into it. First up, let's start out with the new releases because I have quite a fair few of those. A couple that I have, like actually in physical copy, most of my new releases that I have ARCs for are on ebook, which is no problem at all. True Love Experiment by Christina Lauren. They write a lot of romance books that I love. I'll be straight with you, I have no clue what this is about. Sparks fly when a romance novelist and documentary filmmaker join forces to craft the perfect Hollywood love story. Sounds really cute. I just will read a lot of their books. This one comes out in May, and I didn't love their last book, so we'll have to see for that one. Next up is Unfortunately Yours by Tessa Bailey. This one comes out in June, but I want to do an author video on Tessa Bailey, so I want to read it like before June. So riveting, so intelligent with words I am. This is her sequel kind of spin-off to her other book, Secretly Yours, that came out in February, which I did not love. It's one of my least favorite Tessa Bailey books. It follows the sister of the main character in that book, and I think they have to like do a like fake marriage kind of thing, or a marriage of convenience to like help him save his vineyard, and they both hate each other, so I'm all about that. It sounds really cute. We have The Daydreams by Laura Hawken. This is one that comes out in May that sounds really good. It really reminds me kind of Daisy Jones and the Six, where it's about a music group. This one's more, I think, about a pop group and their fallout, and I think they're reuniting again. I'm not too sure, but I just love books kind of about that, and I'm very excited for that one. Next up, we have Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune. She wrote the book Every Summer After last year, which I enjoyed. This one, I don't know much about it. Like most new releases, I don't, especially with romance, but I plan to read it. Much like Summer Reading by Jen McKinley. I think this is about like a bookworm that falls in love with the guy that hates books or something like that. I think. Only One Left by Riley Sager. This is a new thriller that comes out in June. I'm like really thinking about this like for the next few months. This one I think is like a take on another book that's a classic. I'm not sure. With Riley Sager books, it's best for me not to know much going into it. Much like A Twisted Love Story by Samantha Downing. This is her newest thriller, which I enjoy her thrillers. I think this is about like a perfect marriage, but it's really not perfect. They're probably both murderers or something like that. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. I think that's all I have on there. Maybe Hello Stranger by Catherine Center. That's a new romance that I'm interested in. If you come to this channel for really riveting information, I'm sorry. But for some that are on my book cart that I would really like to get to in the next few months, The Neighbor Favor by Christina Forrest. This is an adult romance. This one's about a shy bookworm enlists her charming neighbor to help her score a date, not knowing he's the obscure author she's been corresponding with. So it's kind of like a You've Got Mail bookworm thing. It sounds really cute. I believe she's also written some young adult books. I think I've read one of her young adult books, but it sounds super cute. Dare I say, I might be somewhat ready for another Christine Hanna book. I don't know. I've heard, when I mentioned this book in my, like, all the books on my cart video, you guys said that this is, like, one of her, it's still sad, but not as sad as some of her books, so I want to check it out. This one is about a mom, I think, which is, it says it raised profound questions about motherhood, identity, love, and forgiveness. I don't know how the movie thinks it's sad. It sounds really sad to me. And there's a lot of sadness going on right now. Whatever. It's just, you know, her books take a lot out of it. I would like to try to read another one of her books because I enjoy them so much and I want to read them. I just need to start being emotionally prepared for them. But that's the thing is, I don't know if I'll ever be emotionally prepared for them. Another new release that I believe is already out is The Nanny by Lena Ferguson. This one is the freaking blurb is by Ruby Dixon, who wrote The Ice Planet Barbarians, which I love. It says, this book is like if Allie Hazelwood and Tessa Bailey had a spicy baby. I'm ready. I am ready. It's about a woman discovers the father of the child she is nannying may be her biggest, only fan in this steamy contemporary romance. Like, what? I'm gonna read it. read it. Also, All Good People Here by Ashley Flowers. She is the host of The Crime Junkie, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I've listened to a few episodes I've listened to a few episodes of it. Yeah, I've listened to a few episodes of it. I enjoy it. I just don't listen to a lot of podcasts, but I'm excited to see how she'll translate that into a thriller. And then Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmis. This book was very popular. Was it last year? I think it won the Goodreads Award and everything. It's like takes place in the 1960s. And it's a single mom that's a chemist, and she also becomes like a cooking host supper at 6. And it says, laugh out loud, funny, shrewdly observant, and set it with a dazzling cast of supporting characters. I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. I have some other ones. I'm kind of in an indie romance thing. I have read some this year that I have enjoyed, so I kind of want to go on to that. One being Flawless by Elsie Silver. I hear about her a ton, and in this book, I don't know much about it. I want to say it's about an age gap romance. I'm not too sure. Also, a Maria Zapata book. I have heard a lot about her books. I want to read The Winnipeg in Me. I want to say that's one of them. Another one she has, I'll put them up so you can see the ones I'm interested in, but I want to read them. I want to start reading more indie romances because I do enjoy them, honestly. What are some other ones? I mean, like, there's so many on my book cart that I'm like, I would really like to get to. One that I've been wanting to read for a while, In the Weeds, another kind of indie romance by B.K. Borison, the sequel to Love Light Farms. I loved it. I want to read it, so I need to read it. And I have some YA on here that surprisingly I want to actually get to. The Stolen Heir by Holly Black. This is the new book in her Fae series. I forget what it's called. I would like to read it somewhat soon. Will I? I don't know. Much like the Hawthorne Legacy. This will probably be on my freaking TBR forever. Who knows? Don't ask me. I don't know. Also, I'm going to continue with the Ice Planet Barbarian series because I enjoy them. They're such quick reads that I'll just read them on the fly. I've already read the first 2 books. This one's the... What is this? The 3rd and 4th? Yeah, I think this is the 3rd and 4th. And I know there's like lots more. And I'm interested in them. I think they're good palate cleansers, if I'm honest. That's what I think they are perfect for, is good palate cleansing. Also, what else? Is there any other ones I really want to read? I don't know. I'm a very much on the whim reader these days. If I just pick up a book, it's great. Usually I'm very much like scheduled and organized. Maggie Moves On by Lucy Score. I've read one Lucy Score book now, so I feel like I'm going to read another one. And I might want to. That's not in a series, so I don't know. Why did I do this video? Show you what I'm thinking about reading? I don't know. These are books I want to read soonish. That's the whole point of this video, Heather. And that's what I'm going to stick with. So those are all the books I want to read soon-ish. Ish being the very clear popular word in this video. I'd love to know if you've read any of these books, what books I need to read soon-ish. Please let me know, because clearly I'm like losing my mind over here. As always, thank you for watching, and